What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Buck Crawford Beaches, your Spence, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. With that being said, let's get into it. Terence Crawford responds to Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo recently did an interview. You know, he's promoting his fight in New York City with Canelo Alvarez. A fight that really don't make sense. But it looked like it's a cash-out fight. I'll be surprised if he win the fight. I don't think Canelo's going to knock him out, though. Canelo should. If a guy's moving up 2 weight classes, you're supposed to knock him out. But Canelo hasn't been fighting because he's made so much money, right? Let me break this down for y'all. Canelo Alvarez has made so much money that he's comfortable with losing at this point. I mean, he still want to stay relevant, but he's comfortable. Like, for example, if he loses, it's not like make or break for Canelo. Meaning, like, if Canelo were to lose to Charlo, he's still Canelo. He's still selling out stadiums. The Mexican fans are still going to support him. He's still going to be the biggest draw in the sport of boxing. I mean, he just reached that pinnacle. Look at, for example, Manny Pacquiao, for example. Manny Pacquiao took all those losses, and he was still Manny Pacquiao. That's the level that Canelo Alvarez has reached. Let's be real right now. But anyway, I don't know. I just don't see, maybe, I don't know. A lot of people saying about knockout. I don't know if I see Canelo knocking out Charlo. He might beat him up for 12 rounds, but I don't know if he knocks him out. We'll see, you know. Shit, Charlo, I don't know. I don't want to say. There's a possibility Charlo could pull off the upset, but I don't see it. If a guy going up 2 weight classes, Canelo need to handle business. So, I don't see Charlo pulling off the upset. But what I really wanted to say is, yeah, this is a cash-out fight for Charlo, for real. I mean, we heard it. We heard what his brother said. His brother was drunk. His brother said, I told little bro to go get that Canelo fight because I wasn't ready. Go get your money and I'll go get it and I'll fight Canelo next. So Jermell Charlo confirmed that there's a fight in place for him and his brother. So after Jermell Charlo fights Canelo, Jermell gonna fight Canelo. I mean, so it is what it is, guys. I mean, you can take that however you want to take it. But anyway, Jermell Charlo promoting his fight with Canelo Alvarez had a lot to say. You know, of course, people are going to ask him about his stablemate, Errol Spence Jr., because he has the same trainer as Errol Spence Jr. So they asked Jermell Charlo, what did you think about the Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight? Are you still interested in fighting Terence Crawford? Were you more impressed with Terence Crawford? And Jermell Charlo, according to Jermell Charlo, he says, no, he wasn't impressed with Terence Crawford. He just feels that Errol Spence Jr. had a bad night, and Terence Crawford, in his opinion, cheated. He says Terence Crawford cheated. Terence Crawford punched Errol behind the head, which makes absolutely no sense. Crawford don't do that. Jermell Ennis do that. Jermell Ennis is a guy who punched guys in the back of the head. Not Terence, but Crawford. Errol Spence got away with cheating. He likes to punch dudes in the nuts like he did against Sean Porter. And he kind of did it against Terence Crawford as well. But anyway, Terence Crawford most likely seen that video about Charlo saying he cheated. Terence Crawford goes to Instagram and he posted his picture, as you guys can see. I'm going to go ahead and read the caption for this picture that Terence Crawford posted. I'm on his Instagram page. 40-0, pound for pound, #1. Lineal lightweight champion, undisputed junior welterweight champion, undisputed welterweight champion, 2014 fighter of the year. He should be 23 fighter of the year, too. If they're smart, they should give him fighter of the year for 2023. You can't rob Crawford. He just won the biggest fight in the sport of boxing right now, in a fight that was supposed to be 50-50. He should be the fighter of the year 2023. They can't take that away from Bud, man. But anyway, Bud Crawford takes to Instagram to post. Caught the big fish. Now I'm hunting the Lil Cub twin Charlo. He tags Charlo. He tags Earl Spence Jr. He tags everybody. Wow, Crawford's a savage. So he's pretty much on a boat with a big-ass fish in his hand. He told us he was going fishing. You feel me? He's a man of his word. A lot of people call Earl Spence the truth. But this guy has been honest from the beginning. He's always kept it 100%. He's the real truth. T-Bud Crawford. Yo, what's crazy is, damn, I should have screenshotted it and showed you guys. I might just do that. He tagged Earl Spence Jr. on the fish. Like, you know how when you take a picture on Instagram, you could tag people on a fish? He literally tagged Earl Spence Jr. name on the fish. I'm going to screenshot it and show it to you guys right now. T-Bud is a savage, man. This is for 5 years of disrespect. This is for 5 years of disrespect. They disrespected this man for 5 years, man. He waited until after the fight to talk his shit. You know? He said, I'm going to let y'all talk y'all shit now, but after the fight, it's a different story. He tags Earl Spence in this fish that he caught. This is unbelievable stuff by Terence Bud Crawford. This is really how you promote yourself, man. I'm loving his energy by T-Bud, man. I'm really loving his energy. Let's see if Charlo responds to this. I'm pretty sure Charlo's going to duck this smoke. Meaning he's not going to respond to what Crawford just did. The fact that Charlo is saying Crawford cheated is unfreaking believable. Matter of fact, let me play this video so you guys can hear it. Let me play this video so I can break it down. You can hear Charlo talk about Crawford cheating. Unbelievable stuff, bro. Unbelievable stuff. I'm going to play that joint right now.
Can you ever have enough power in a...
Hold on, y'all. But yeah, I can't believe Charlo really said that Crawford cheated. Unfreaking believable, guys. Unfreaking believable. Let's listen.
Just a cool fit. You know, it's got a warrior aspect to it and a warrior background on it. So I really like this fit. It's from Paris. And so Demoboza, so that's what I'm rocking today.
Is this the most pressure you've ever had for a fight?
Nah, man, I've been through all of this. Man, I've been through press conferences and interviews and did this shit before. This don't put no pressure on me. Just some of the stages that I got to do.
Hey, Jermell, congratulations first off. I know for like the last 8-9 years, you and your brother have been asking for this fight. It finally came.
Yeah, the crazy thing is they really been asking for this fight. You know, he finally get a chance at Canelo. They was calling Canelo Cinnamon. They disrespected Canelo all these years. They said it could beat Canelo. And, you know, it's time for y'all to put all that talking to the... Y'all got to show up, man. No more talking. Show up. You got to put all that talking to the test. You feel me? If y'all really like that, it's time to show up. Little brother going to get spanked first, then big brother next.
What emotions do you have right now, and what does this opportunity, this chance mean to you?
I mean, it's a smile and it's a happiness. And I get to showcase my skills against one of the best fighters in the world. And it's exciting to see the support and the love that I'm getting. I see some true fans, standing by my side, and I see some haters as well. But my job is to just get in there and be focused and fight Canelo and win this motherfucker, and enjoy this motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's it.
You know, what has Derek told you about this fight? How do you want to approach a Canelo that...
Is Jermell Charlo a better boxer than Caleb Plant? That's the question a lot of people need to ask themselves. Is Jermell Charlo a better boxer than Caleb Plant? Does he have a better chin than Caleb Plant? That's a tricky question right there for a lot of people. Caleb Plant, Jermell Charlo. You guys need to answer that question.
Fought at a heavier weight, but you have a lot of advantages coming into this fight.
It's a big magnitude. It don't matter about the weight division. We both got to make 168. I can do it comfortably. He can do it comfortably. I can have power, more power, and speed and strength. And who says that when I was going down to 54 that I was losing power because of the fact that I had to lose a little bit of weight? Y'all gonna see when it come down to closer to the fight. We're gonna be sharper, stronger, and y'all can watch the videos that I'm putting out now and all that other things. Y'all know my shit is good. Now, kind of got to slow down on showing y'all too much because y'all might be on showing him. But he watching, he see it.
Champ, do you think you got to get the knockout in this fight, being that Canelo usually does well in the judges' eyes?
Nah, I ain't got to get the knockout. I just got to win victoriously and
You do got to get the knockout because you lose a lot of rounds. This is a fight these guys need to talk about. Jermell Charlo lose a lot of rounds before he tries to get a knockout, but we know he's not knocking out Canelo Alvarez. We've never seen Canelo Alvarez really hurt, except a long time ago when we seen Canelo hurt. Triple G couldn't hurt Canelo. I don't see Charlo hurting Canelo, bro. I don't know. Anything happens in the sport of boxing, but Triple G couldn't do it. Danny Jacobs couldn't do it. We'll see. Canelo's human, so maybe Charlo could. But would I put my money on it for him to hurt Canelo? Not really. Not really. I'm not convinced. He has 19 knockouts, a 50% knockout ratio. I'm not convinced, guys.
I gotta make it a little drama show for him a little bit and just get that win. I gotta make sure that I win impressively so people like yourself can beat her and ride it out.
Right.
Jermell, what makes you feel you could beat him? On All Access, you said, hey, I could beat him at the Caleb Plant fight. What do you see there that fans aren't seeing?
That actually was a fight a while ago. I don't think that was inaccurate as far as when I said, I could beat him. I just looked in the crowd. I was talking to my brother. Man, I could beat him. Like, my skills, my ability, and that's just what I believe. I believe I can beat him, and that's why we're here today.
What was the phone call like when you got that, hey, we're offering you up Canelo? What was that like? Take us through that.
Yeah, I was like, I'm down for that. Call me back. I was more serious.
Is it an album call?
And of course. And I got the call, and I got the call again, and it was like, oh, shit, we can close. Oh, sure, it was for real. All right, bet, let's go.
So Al doesn't do a lot of interviews, we know that, but he's the most powerful guy in the sport. What are, like, a story you can share with us about Al Haymon that we might not know?
I know that, dang, man, it's cool because, I have a lot of conversations with him, Al, one of the guys that, he really prepped me before I have something like this to do, and he told me, conversations, we just have, dope conversations. One thing that I do like about that a lot of people don't know, Al always called me, late at night, and I'd probably be on that Hennessy or some shit.
Did y'all hear that? Jermell Charlo just said Al Haymon calls him late at night when he's on the Hennessy. So he's admitting he's a drunk just like his boy Earl Spence Jr. I think we seen Canelo look drunk one time too. But I don't think that's a good thing to say, buddy. A lot of people is going to be putting money on Charlo for the upset, and you telling people you're a drunk? That's crazy. But anyway, I just want you guys to hear that. The guy just admitted to being a drunk. He says Al Haymon calls him late at night, and he be on a Hennessy.
Yeah, man, I still got to talk to him, so I just have my little phone call. Yeah, shit, I had to answer this call, so I had to answer the phone call. So, but he will call you late there. He'll call you early morning, but, having that moment just being on the phone with Al is pretty cool.
Jermell, have you had a chance to speak to Errol? How is he doing, and what'd you make of how that fight played out?
Errol good. He's living his life. He's going to move up and weight, and he want to get that rematch. Yeah. He hungry. He back hungry. He got some jet fuel under him now.
Are you a little bit annoyed that people are saying that he should retire? He only had one bad night.
I don't think Errol should retire. I'm not annoyed by it because that's not me, but I'm pretty sure those people that's saying it, they just really don't know. It could have been just somebody talking. It got love. It got pub. People rocking with it. So, but nah, Errol ain't gonna retire. He down for the fight. This is the fight game.
When you look at Earl, sorry, but when you look at Crawford, I know in the past you were always just like, look, I'm going to knock this guy out, I'm going to dominate him. But seeing what he did to Errol, seeing how good he's looked, are you a little bit now like, I still think I'm going to win, but this guy's a lot better than I even thought?
No, I just think Earl had a bad night. You know what I'm saying?
So, according to Jermell Charlo, Earl had a bad night. This is one of the biggest talking points of the Earl sexual that refused to face reality that Earl Spence got dominated by Bud Crawford. Look at that punch right there. Do that look like a punch behind the head? That's a punch right on the temple. Of course, a punch like that, you guys are looking at the picture right there. Do that look like an illegal punch right there? That punch is right on the temple. That is the punch that knocks off your equilibrium. That is not behind the head punches right there. I have the perfect picture right in front of you. That is the punch that really, really sent Earl, like Earl couldn't recover from. Those temple shots where Crawford hit Earl Spence. Crawford is a precise puncher. It's like he knows where your pressure points are or where to hit you, where to hit a guy to knock a guy out. This is why they call Crawford Bruce Leroy. Bruce Lee knows where to hit you to paralyze you. And that's what we're looking at. He hit that man right in his temple. You guys can literally see it right there in the picture. He hit that man right in his temple. And Jermell Charlo is out here saying Crawford used illegal punches? Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? And the fact that he's saying Earl had a bad night using one of the Earl sections, he's been watching too many YouTube videos. They put a lot of stuff into his head. And this is the stuff I'm talking about. I got a list of fighters that I want to put on his list. It's called the delusional list. Jermell Charlo is clearly one of the most delusional boxers in the sport of boxing. I mean, when he talks sometimes about boxing, it don't make sense. The guy's been boxing probably his whole life, but he don't know shit about boxing. Meaning, like, he sounds like a casual when he talks boxing. That's why I want to put him on a delusional list. But I'm going to do that list one of these days. I'm going to tell you why I put certain boxers I'm going to put on that list. But with that being said, let's continue listening to Jermell Charlo embarrass himself.
And it wasn't nothing that made me be like, oh, Crawford somehow spectacular. He didn't throw that many punches. It wasn't like it was like a adversity that he had to face within that fight. You know what I'm...
Wow, still living in denial. Earl didn't face no adversity. Crawford didn't throw a lot of punches. I mean, unfreaking believable.
I don't know why I know y'all talking about like some of these old behind the head shots and shit that y'all didn't mention. You know what I'm saying? I seen a bunch of behind the head shots during that fight. So when they knocked his balance off and his equal
behind the head shots, bro. He said I seen a bunch of behind the head shots, punches during that fight that you guys are not talking about. Behind the head shots knocked off Earl Spence Jr. equilibrium. I just showed y'all the picture where Crawford's hitting that man directly on his temple. Those are the punches that do it to you, not behind. He did not hit that man behind the head. He hit him right on the temple. Crawford hits your specific pressure points. He knows where to hit a guy to knock him out. You don't need all the power in the world if you know where to hit a guy to knock him out. And this is what some people don't understand. You know, it's about pinpoint accuracy, hitting a guy.
I just think Earl had a bad night. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't nothing that made me be like, oh, Crawford somehow spectacular. He didn't throw that many punches. It wasn't like it was like a adversity that he had to face within that fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I know y'all talking about like some of these old behind the head shots and shit that y'all didn't mention. You know what I'm saying? I seen a bunch of behind the head shots during that fight. So when they knocked his balance off and his equilibrium, it wasn't, Earl just didn't come to and snap back. But you live to fight another day, and that's what he wants. So
if you beat Canelo, is the plan for the mega fight with you and Crawford for 150?
if we can make it at that weight division, I mean, whatever weight division I'm at, if wherever we still boxing at the same time, let's do it. I'm down to fight any one of these motherfuckers.
Chad, you was dealing with a little injury. You haven't been in the ring in about a year or so. Would that play a factor in this fight?
Nah, not at all. Like, I ain't gonna get into another fight not prepared or half-assing it or just taking it for, I ain't here for the money.
This dude faked that injury, talking about I ain't here for the money. You are here for the money, clown. Why you capping, bro?
I'm here to win. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, the money already here, and I got it already, and it's gonna come. More gonna come. But why would I get in the ring over, an injury? You know what I'm saying? But of course, I'm not gonna go and be like, oh, Canelo, Canelo. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in the best and the biggest fights in the game, and for the fans to win.
Jermell, how's your brother doing? And have you spoken to your brother?
Your coach, Coach Guzman.
No, I haven't. I haven't spoken to my brother. Say it again.
Talk about Coach Guzman, because I know he works a lot with you when you're not working with Derek James. Talk to me about what he brings to your camp.
Man, Guzman brings a lot of back up, bro. Derek brings a lot of
He's telling the reporter to back up. The reporter got the mic in his face, and he's telling the reporter to back up. This dude's really on some serious drugs, like his boy Earl Spence. You need to go pick your mans up and stop capping, talk about Crawford hitting behind the head. Pick your mans up, man. Crawford just responding to Jermell Charlo saying, you're next. Tags Earl Spence Jr. Tell Jermell Charlo he's next. Like, come on, bro. You talking all this nonsense. The people want to hear after you get fried by Canelo if you go down there to Crawford so he can punch on you.
bro. Move your mic back. Guzman bring a lot of style and skills, and he bring a lot of punches. He make you throw more punches. He don't too much focus on power. I got other guys for that, Kevin and Titus, which are my heavy guys that's always with me. Those guys focus on power. One guy focus on speed. One guy focus on power. Derek focus on game plan and finesse, and then you mix and master all of them together, and you get a great song.
That's crazy, bro. This guy is just as delusional as any boxer I've seen. You know what I'm saying? This is unbelievable stuff. Unfreaking believable stuff, y'all. The fact that he think Earl only had a bad night and that Crawford didn't do nothing special.
He told me
that Crawford didn't do nothing special is unbelievable. Let's listen to this clown again, man.
Conversations, we just have dope conversations. One thing that I do like about that like a lot of people don't know, Al always called me late at night, and I'll probably be like, on that Hennessy or some shit. I'm like, damn, I still gotta talk to him, so I just have my little phone call. Yeah, I gotta answer this call, so I have to answer the phone call. So, but he will call you late there, he'll call you early morning, but having that moment, just being on the phone with Al is pretty cool.
Jermell, have you had a chance to speak to Errol? How is he doing, and what'd you make of how that fight played out?
Errol good. He's living his life. He's gonna move up and wait, and he want to get that rematch. Yeah, he hungry. He back hungry. He got some jet fuel under him now.
Are you a little bit annoyed that people are saying that he should retire? He only had one bad night.
I don't think Errol should retire. I'm not annoyed by it because that's not me, but I'm pretty sure those people that's saying it, they just really don't know. It could have been just somebody talking. It got love. It got pub. People rocking with it. So, but nah, Errol ain't gonna retire. He down for the fight. This is the fight game.
But when you look at Crawford, I know in the past you were always just like, look, I'm going to knock this guy out, I'm going to dominate him. But seeing what he did to Errol, seeing how good he's looked, are you a little bit now I still think I'm going to win, but this guy's a lot better than I even thought?
No, I just think Errol had a bad night, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't nothing that made me be like, oh, Crawford, something.
Dude is so delusional, bro. Refuse to give Crawford credit. I wonder if he's going to be like that when he loses himself. Or is he going to be like Earl, who was respectful about it and gave Crawford credit. I wonder if Jermell gonna give Crawford credit.
Oh, spectacular. He didn't throw that many punches. It wasn't like it was like a adversity that he had to face within that fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I know y'all talking about like some of these old behind the head shots and shit that y'all didn't mention. You know what I'm saying? I seen a bunch of behind the head shots during that fight. So when it knocked his balance off and his equilibrium, it wasn't, Earl just didn't come to and snap back. But you live to fight another day, and that's what he wants. So
if you beat Canelo, is the plan for the mega fight with you and Crawford for 150?
if we can make it at that weight division, I mean, whatever weight division I'm at, if wherever we still boxing at the same time, let's do it.
He said, whatever weight division I'm at. Did you guys peep that? Did you guys peep what he just said? I didn't peep it the first time. He said, whatever weight division I'm at. So it's a possibility he may not come back down to 154. Did y'all hear the nonsense this clown just said? Talking all that shit and talking about whatever weight division I'm at. Wow.
I'm down to fight any one of these motherfuckers.
Chad, you was dealing with a little injury. You haven't been in the ring in about a year or so. Would that play a factor in this fight?
Nah, not at all. Like, I ain't gonna get into another fight not prepared or half-assing it or just taking it I ain't here for the money. I'm here to win. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, the money already here and I got it already and it's gonna...
That's cap. You are here for the money. That's why you took the Canelo Alvarez fight. You're going up 2 weight classes instead of gradually moving up to fight Canelo Alvarez. That's a cash-out fight. It is what it is, man. What do you guys think about Terence Crawford posting to Instagram, tagging Errol Spence Jr., telling him that he caught the big fish, the Lil Cub is next, Charlo. Respond to what Charlo had to say, that Crawford cheated, punched Errol Spence in the back of the head. Do you guys agree with what Charlo had to say? Or do you disagree with what Charlo had to say? Because Charlo talking crazy when he really need to go pick his mans up and spin the block for his mans. But he not trying to do that. Instead, he trying to lead a block, run up in weight, and go fight Canelo Alvarez for a payday. Makes no sense. When he should be wanting to get revenge for his boy Errol Spence Jr. But it sounds like he's lost his mind. The fact that he's saying Crawford didn't look good, Errol just had a bad night. He has convinced himself that Crawford cheated to win that fight, like the rest of the Earl sexuals. He is one of Earl's biggest cheerleader, so it makes sense, guys. But yeah, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe button for more videos.